Hello everybody, Ope here, Ope Gaming. How we doing today? I figured I'd come in and I'd make another video this week. I'm going to have another one coming out later today. I know it's a bit late on doing videos on Vlad, the Nightborn, and their opinions and thoughts, but seeing as I had a busy weekend and a busy week, and that's just how things are, it's just going to take a little bit longer for me to get my thoughts out, but that's okay. But let's get into what's going on starting tomorrow. Get ourselves our free stuff. Oh wow. There it is. There they are. I was like, nothing, huh? I like this guy. I'm going to use him actually, believe it or not. We'll get into that in another video. What is going on here? Tag Arena. Did I even place? Oh, I did. Got some energy. Energy and gems are always welcome. Come on. Oh my god, could you stop? Alright, here we go. Sorry, we're just going to do this stuff real quick. So, tomorrow, big thing. You're in a clan. We're going to be going up against another clan tomorrow. We don't know who it is. Usually, the Dutch clan I'm in, we go up against Russians. So, that's just how it is. So, hey, since we're doing that, guess what they're going to be doing? We're doing a little bit of this. They're doing a ×10 tomorrow for 2 and 1 OK, but 2 top tier legendaries void and 1 OK void legendary. The first one, which is the OK one, is Loomis Annie. As you see, I have her. I actually like her. She's got the best design in game. She's got this cool little heart in the middle. She's kind of after that the possessed Annie doll from the Conjuring movies and whatnot. She's very cool. I like how she jitters and moves a little bit and sways. She has very unique animations. They did a very good job, visually on her. I didn't even notice this, but she's got filigree on her torso. That's actually really cool. Essentially, she is a single target. She's a sniper. She's a sniper in arena, and she's really good against like Duchess, Siphis, Lydias, Tormans, Mountain Kings. She can one-shot a Mountain King. And it's all because she'll have lower... Well, let's just go over the abilities quick. Her A1 is Pretty Nails. Look at these things. Attacks an enemy 3 times, a 50% chance, up to a 75% chance when booked, placing 100% heal reduction. Cool. Hollow Doll, she'll attack an enemy 2 times. She will first place an increased attack on herself for 2 turns if the target is under a shield buff, and then she will ignore 25% of the target's defense if they're under a shield buff. And then she'll place a Perfect Veil on herself for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. She will then fill her turn meter by 30% if it does not. Alright, and that is a 4-turn, books down to a 2-turn cooldown. And it does okay damage, but her big nuking sniping ability is this Playdate. This does a ton of damage. Attacks an enemy will ignore 25% of the target's defense. The target has higher defense than this champion, and her base defense is very low, which is a good thing in this situation. It decreases the target's max HP by 25% of the damage inflicted if the target has higher max HP, and they usually do. Most often they do. And it will repeat the attack a second time if the target has both higher defense and higher max HP. So when you build her low HP, low defense, high attack, 100% crit rate, high crit damage, and that's it. I wouldn't even put accuracy on her. Some people do for the heal reduction. That doesn't even matter. It's just 2 passives, which are pretty cool. Toys don't die. When she's revived, she attacks the enemy that killed her. That's pretty cool. And she will also fill her turn meter by 25% and plays a shield buff on her for 50% of her max HP for 2 turns. So that's pretty cool. And she'll attack him when she comes back with Pretty Nails. She has another passive, Magical Heart. Whoops! Each hit has 50% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 5% and a 100% chance of decreasing the target's max HP by 5% of the damage inflicted when attacking enemies under heal reduction. Also heals this champion by 5% of the damage inflicted when attacking enemies under heal reduction. So it's kind of cool. Will not heal from magic inflicted by masteries, which kind of sucks. If it did, she'd be very versatile. You could take her a lot of places. I like her. She's pretty cool looking. She has an aura. Attack on all battles, 33%. Let's go on to the next one. Mr. Roman Legionnaire Undead Vampire Dude. And I say that because he's got vampire fangs here. Nehkret the Great. He is an arena specialist. Everybody thought he was going to be clan boss when he first came out because it kind of looked like he had an ally attack kit, which he does. But he's actually, he's kind of like a whole man phalanx. He's going to protect your nuker on arena in defense and offense. I love him. I don't have him. Would I like him? Yes. Am I going to pull tomorrow? We'll talk about that in a minute. His first attack is Tomb Glaive. Attacks enemy 3 times, has 20% chance of placing decreased attack, goes up to 30 for a turn. It cannot be resisted. That's kind of cool. Legion of the Damned teams up with allies to attack an enemy. All allies under ally protection buffs placed by this champion will join the attack. Allies joining the attack will use their default skills. Grants next turn if no enemies are killed during this attack. And it has 1 book to go into it to put to a 4-turn cooldown. Now, Nehkret would be the best champion in Raid if this was all ally attack, not just the ones he placed. But, you know, if ands or buts, who gives a what's? You know what I'm saying? Disturbing Infusion. He will place block debuffs, ally protection, and 25% stricken on an ally for 3 turns. This book's down to a 3-turn cooldown. The ally protection buff cannot be removed, which is awesome. And he uses this ability at the beginning of the round. Like, right when the round starts, he puts it on somebody, which I believe we get into here, maybe? Here? We'll go into this. Whenever an ally is attacked under an ally protection buff placed by this champion, places a shield buff on the ally equal to 30% of his max HP, as in Nehkret's, for 2 turns. Occurs only if the ally does not already have a shield placed by this champion. Also decreases the cooldown of this champion's Legion of the Damned skill by 2 turns if the shield buff is placed. Legion of the Damned, right there. Which is pretty cool. And it's pretty annoying in Arena. We'll place block debuffs, buff, and strengthen for 3 turns on the ally with the lowest max HP at the start of each round. Also places a 50% ally protection buff on them for 6 turns. 6 turns. It is fucking annoying. I run Arbiter into Krisk into Lydia into Ethos to farm Arena, and I tell you, this is an annoying skill because rarely do I ever get a kill on somebody, so I end up usually bringing other people in. My Rotos, Trunda, Herndig. I've actually turned to Herndig quite a bit lately. And he has a aura resistant all battles by 60%. Nehkret's just a great all-around guy. Aesthetically, he is also pleasing. They do a really good job with their undead. I mean, just look at him. He is legit a Roman legionnaire. Look at the friggin' hat on him. Look at the spear. Look at this shield with the hawk and all the undead skulls. I mean, good job, Plarium. You did a good job. His base stats are okay. I mean, he's just all around. He's top tier. Anybody that has him, they're happy with him. And now, the competitor for probably best champ in Raid is Siphi. It's her and Krisk, or, you know, her and Krisk and Duchess and Warlord and all these other guys. But here we go. Siphi the Lost Bride. Base stats are insane. Her speed is 114. It's the highest in the game, tied with, I want to say, Mother Sibel. I can't remember. But anyways, let's go into her kit. Attacks an enemy 1 time, 80% chance of placing a freeze, books up to 100. For 1 turn, if the target's turn meter is equal to or above 50%. This debuff cannot be resisted, so she just goes, good night. Talk to the hand. Heals all allies with 5% of their max HP if the target's turn meter is below 50%. That's cool. Whirlwind Romance places block debuffs on all allies for 2 turns, then fills the turn meters of all allies by 10%. Places 60% increased defense buff and a 30% increased speed buff on allies for 2 turns. Books down to a 4-turn cooldown. It's very good. Love Beyond Death. She'll revive an ally with 55% and full turn meter of their HP and then full turn meter. Places increased attack on them, increased crit rate on them for 2 turns. That books down to a 4-turn cooldown. She also has a passive because she's a partner with Rotos, who is still one of the best snipers in the game. He can just snowball and go crazy. I use Rotos in Ice Golem. Well, here we go. And for her passive, Eternal Bond. Heals each ally by 10% of their max HP at the start of their turn. Has a 40% chance of removing freeze and fear debuffs from each ally at the start of their turn. Books up to 50. And removes all debuffs from Rotos the Lost Groom at the start of their turn if they're on the same team. Pretty damn good. Alright? And then she has a ally resist in all battles by 80%. It is only beat out by 1 champion, and that's Lydia, I do believe. Again, aesthetically very pleasing. Her and Rotos remind me of the Corpse Bride movie, the Tim Burton one. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like it, right? So here's what you got to ask yourself. Whoop, don't want that. Rare books, you get out of here. Do you want to pull tomorrow to hopefully get 2 out of 3 of the best legendaries in the game, and especially because they're void? You know, it's still 0.5% chance of pulling, but you have 10 times the chance of pulling one of them. But, you know, you could get unlucky or lucky, depending on your viewpoint, and get Annie. Alright? That's up to you. I'm not going to pull. I'm waiting until the weekend. I'm going to have fun. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Leave comments below, like and subscribe, all that other bullshit. All right. Love you. You guys have a great day. See you in the next one. Peace.